days and the skies turn dark at night. When it rained 5 days and the skies turn dark at night. Then trouble taking place in the lowlands that night. When it thundered and lightning and the winds began to blow. When it thundered and lightning and the winds began to blow. There ain't no place for a poor old woman to go.
Whether people give it up on us, whether people still recognize us for the things we do here, whether they still believe that New Orleans can be the kind of place where they can come and get good entertainment and enjoy themselves. And this tells the whole world they still can.
It's the spirit of the people. It's the spirit of the people who choose to make it their home, and it's the spirit of the people who choose to celebrate it around the world. And that's what makes New Orleans special.
Because we don't.
Well, especially before the flooding, it was amazing how much music we had. Even after the flooding, even though we're battered and broken and beaten down, we still have more music than I would say, 99% of the cities in the world. It's unbelievable, and there's something that is just that you have to be from New Orleans and to have lived here for a long time to understand how music to us is our nourishment, is our nutrition. It's part of our daily diet.
It's something about this city that's very infectious, and most people who come for one time always wind up coming back. I've had folk when I had my club come to visit for a weekend, go home and pack up their clothes and come back. So it's something about this city that's very, it gets in your skin, and you have to be here. You just have to be here. Plain and simple, music is the life of this city. Without it, it wouldn't be New Orleans. It started out as a part of New Orleans, and I guess it's going to die with the part of New Orleans. I mean, music is the life of this city, and I think it's more prevalent now than ever before.
Music is the culture of New Orleans. It doesn't fit into it. It is the culture of New Orleans. all the various aspects are all parts of the same thing. You can't really separate them and distinguish them. I mean, there are many parts of the world where through historical accidents you've had different cultures colliding and creating all sorts of new stuff. Well, that process has been going on here for a long time. And it just happened that the recipe was really good and they cooked it well. And it's a tasty dish.
Historically, Congo Square conjures up the images of these oppressed slaves that were brought here, unwillingly to work on certain areas, whether it's unloading these boats or, cotton fields, but they're shantytown in downtown New Orleans. And, it was the first place that allowed the freedom of expression, whatever that may be, religiously, dance, theater, musically, in North America. There are a few directions our city could go to. One, it could just be blown off and not be rebuilt, and a whole culture die. And I think that's what a lot of people that grew up here, that have a vested interest in the music community here, are fighting to save. The Mardi Gras Indian stories, the Congo Square stories, all of those historical great songs that have come out of here, those great artists, a lot of which have not been recognized on a national level, certainly not on a financial level. It's important to me to tell that story and to keep that story out there.
Come on now!
quite a stallion. I'm a good guy for a gal, and I'm mentally slipping. Oh yeah, what's that you see? Oh boy, find out what's up with me. Oh yeah, what's that you see? Tell me more of what's going
If you don't have hope, you don't have anything. Whether it's here in New Orleans or anywhere you are, you have to believe that things are going to be better. If you don't believe it, then how can you make it happen? I think it's a wonderful musical experience, especially for this time of the year. It's beginning to grow to be like the second Jazz and Heritage Festival. The heritage of Voodoo Fest is that it gives all the youngsters who love their hard rock music or whatever kind of music they call it, to give them a chance to showcase their music. And I think everyone should have that opportunity. So Voodoo Fest gives them that opportunity. Yeah.
That we are taking the next step. We're not going to stop. We're going to continue going on, and we're going to rebuild this city. We're going to rebuild this event. And from a musical side, we're going to tell the story, and we're going to pass the torch to a younger generation that this is where New Orleans music fits as a historical place in the world's map of music and why it's important.